people. It's about a person. And, you know, there are writers who are plot-driven novelists, and, you know, you think of murder mysteries and thrillers and, you know, international intrigue and that sort of stuff, that are certainly more plot-driven, where the characters, some might argue, are secondary. Although, you know, even at that, I mean, the ones that we really remember, it's because we remember the character who is doing whatever this, I mean, it's, you know, it's Miss Marple, isn't it? You know, that we remember more than the details of the crime. So for me, everything begins with the character and ends there. I tend to write about what obsesses me, what's bugging me, what I can't figure out, what I need an answer for. You know, Joan Didion said that she writes to figure out what she thinks about things, and if she had any access whatsoever to her own mind, she probably wouldn't write. And I feel that way. I don't really know what I feel about things. And so I start asking these questions, and the questions why becomes what if, and then it becomes, well, what if to whom? And so then I need a person to play that out, sort of a psychodrama in my head. Well, what kind of a person would be struggling with this question? What would they do? You know, what would they feel? Where would they have come from? Well, what would happen then? And once I have a person in mind, I start writing. And I write, and I don't know where I'm going. I have no clue. I do have friends who storyboard all their work, and they, you know, put up graphs and charts, and they use all kinds of fancy things. And I can't do that. My mind just doesn't work that way. But round about probably page 75 or 100, I will get an end scene in my mind. It'll appear fully formed there in the distance, like a mirage. Did you get that commercial of here, the Diddy Mirage, about the Fiat? Anyways, very fun. But so there's this mirage out there, and so I go, oh, there I am, that's where I'm going, and so I start arcing to that. But what's interesting is when I get there, different people are in that scene. It takes place in a different setting. People say different things, but what never changes is the emotional resonance. That there is an atmosphere, there's a tone. Sometimes there's a single image that is always exactly the same, and that's been the same for every novel I've written, and even every short story that I've written. And if I don't get that, it's serious panic time. I cannot. I don't until I get that. I don't know if I've got a book. And there have been several things that I've abandoned because I never saw it. I never saw where it was going.
So